All right, so I got distracted, I'm sorry. So I'm back on to the Jeep now. This Jeep was here for a bunch of other work. Almost 2,000 miles ago. So the customer stated that if he drove it down the block, it would constantly stall.
Oh, it's back to stalling again?
Well, this is what he said. On his original complaint was the vehicle, he couldn't make it down the street without the car stalling. So I could not duplicate his complaint initially, but I did find other things wrong with his car when he was here. So he said if after about an hour driving, and it only happened once, that his car stalled. So I'm like, oh, great. So at 11:50 today, I let the car run, and then I drove it for 10 minutes. Then I come back to the shop to Dylan cuts a sway bar in half. Jude can't get oxygen sensors out.
You couldn't get them out either.
Yeah, but I came up with a solution.
Yeah, I wanted to do that, but I didn't want to get yelled at.
And then we had another customer that we had, would you call it a disagreement?
Yeah.
Kinda. Kinda got to me. Huh?
Lover's quarrel.
It's not a lover's car. I don't want to be anyone's oil change guy, tire rotation guy, or tire plug guy. So that was another thing going on today. Then Dylan had the lift set up over there with three arms on it, which is fine. So, and then now I'm on, and then this was all, and I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with this Jeep on top of the other nightmare, right? Electrical Jeep that I had.
Oh, yeah. It's all the Jeeps apparently.
So yeah, the Jeep Wrangler was a brain teaser because another technician was in on a job. It had multiple issues. In the end, I felt like I was deja vuing in that mechanic's excuse me, footsteps. That I was him going through the diagnostic process, and probably that the customer just declined going any further after he said, "Hey, you need a harness or a EBCM or whatever." But I did fix that, and Jude actually said he actually gets to learn something for that.
Yeah.
So now we're on to this Jeep that was here a while ago.
That fuse looks nice.
Yes. So what happened was Jeep had a recall for the fuel pump relays that are printed on these circuit boards. What they did is they went underneath and they wired it. Correct. The problem with this is that the wire that they use and the fuse holder is too small. So I think I'm on to the reason why this guy's having problems. This fused assembly that they added, and if you pull up the fuse box assembly, you'll see how they tag the wire underneath the fuse box, but you can see this fuse, this crispy critter. So I suspect this is what this guy's ghostly problem is. And I don't understand why that they would put such a thin gauge wire and fuse on this Jeep, but and these fuse holders suck. I don't care what you do, and this is so crappy and flimsy. Thanks for watching.